Let's play some Silent, shall we? Curse? How bad could it be to take one curse for one floor? I mean, it's probably just better to take the 100 gold, right? Versus 250 gold and a curse. This is essentially taking the Serpent's Deal for free on floor 1. I guess that's worth taking into a shop. That allows us to have enough money to buy any relic, even a rare relic, in the store. Jawworm is waiting. The rest of this path is pretty reasonable. Upgrade, elite, upgrade, upgrade again, and then 2 more elites. Wow. Or even go to Burning Elite and then 3 shops? What? I don't want to do that. Heck, how bad could it be? Get a Doubt? That's one of the worst, potentially. If we get Cultist or Jawworm as our full opponent. We don't. We get 2 slimes. Everything is fine. Good. We'll take the 2 here. That said, even having -1 draw, or one dead draw, so to speak, for one fight on Silent can be really, really detrimental. Early combats can scale up their own damage shockingly fast at times. And Silent's already mediocre damage output gets a lot worse if she can't draw her strikes. Or if she's weakened. All in all, that wasn't too bad. More and more I've been liking first pick Dagger Throw. Kind of that foot in the door towards discard synergies. But a Piercing Wail, I suppose, is takeable too. Jones says, how often do I take Upgraded Card as my starting bonus? Very rarely for me. I think it's a very good bonus, especially as you're starting out, just to get a little bit further ahead in the upgrade game, and to give you a slight edge in your first 3 or 4 combats. It's definitely not a bad starting bonus. None of them are, really. That's not true. Random Rare Card can be. There's very few starting bonuses that are not helpful to you. That's how I'll phrase that. On sale, die. Interesting. But what about first shop floor 2 Orrery to let us essentially just build the whole deck right now? In fact, we can even go Orrery, Terror, die, which is very interesting indeed. Although that would mean not removing the Doubt. So many choices. It's also a Potion Belt. Although I don't think Potion Belt's often worth buying in your first store. At the beginning of Act 1, you're focused quickly on building up the strength of your deck of cards so that you can defeat the elites and later combats of Act 1. Potion Belt is paying a lot of our money right now for empty potion slots. And unless we have a way to immediately fill those potion slots, I don't see it helping us get through Act 1. If we were already capable of beating everything in Act 1, I'd be okay with spending money on the Potion Belt. But I gotta know, if we look at 15 cards right now, what do we see? Backflip Stab, Blade Dance, could be Shiv, could be Discard. Accuracy. Gamble. Ooh, Adrenaline. Adrenaline or Bullet Time. Okay, interesting. Fighting Guardian, you say? Ivy Mac, thank you so much for 4 months. 4 moons of support. No worries if you can't use the code yourself, either because you're already with HelloFresh or because you're in one of the many, many places that HelloFresh services that isn't the United States of America. I appreciate your interest, your participation, and your will, but don't worry about it. This has already been a sponsorship that has been for me personally, way above my own expectations. And a great success from my perspective. Okay, definitely adrenaline. So we got Gamble. Eviscerate. Way I see it, there are two directions we can go. We can take Blade Dance and the accuracy here. Or we can go Eviscerate plus Backflip plus... I mean, we're taking Calculated Gamble either way. And try to lean into making the Eviscerate work with help from Dagger Throw. Champino, thank you so much for the half year of support. 6 months. And then, in that case, I would probably take a leg sweep. Yeah, I'll take a leg sweep. Okay, Eviscerate, Backflip, leg sweep, Gamble. That's my pick. And Hot Soup, thank you for 20 moons of support. Definitely incentivizes me to buy Terror here. Probably skip the die and go for the Courser move. Although one could have maybe argued for buy die, don't remove the curse, just rely on discard. I don't think that would work out very well. I like what we have. We're behind on removals, effectively. Might be able to get back ahead by taking an event or two, but first thing I want to do is fill up potion slots by fighting things. Pop both blocks. So many starter cards in the Silence deck. It's the harsh reality of it. The cold, hard truth. I don't need to take one. That would be a lousy way to have this fight go. Kind of worked out a little awkwardly. That accuracy Blade Dance line looking a lot better now. I do like Endless Agony with discard in general. You can discard agonies with Calculated Gamble and then draw them renewed. And it's a little bit more front load, which the deck does appreciate, while not being a quote-unquote real card, because once you play it, it exhausts, and you don't have to draw it again. I'd love to go double backflip, but the deck's not knob-proof. I need it to be knob-proof. Generally speaking, looking to full block when possible against these early fights, while still doing damage at a reasonable enough rate. With the Terror, we're pretty good here now. I mean, Ori puts us so far ahead of the curve. Ori means we also don't need to take any of these cards necessarily, as we already have a very well-developed quote-unquote deck. Now we want to upgrade stuff, we want to remove stuff, and for heck's sake, we want some potions. That's right, Ori used to be a boss relic, and it was a really terrible boss relic, in part because Ori used the upgrade chance of the act you were leaving. So you beat the Act 1 boss, you look at Ori, and you get offered 15 unupgraded cards. It's awful. Eternal Feather was at least a decent boss relic. I liked Eternal Feather. So, here, I'll discard Agonies. Eviscerate, hello. Theoretically, this thing is allowed to stop attacking at some point, if it wants to. Will it ever do that? I don't know. Indeed. Anawab, there it is. Thank you so much for 41 months of support. Will you be the first to make the 50 club? Do we take a second dagger throw? I quite like that to really make this eviscerate a little bit more reliable and to increase our attack density going into Act 1 Elite fight. I think a second dagger throw is reasonable. Does that allow me to fight the Burning Elite? Is the second question. And then instead of this way, we go this way. Cheers, MYoYo. Thanks for those 100 bits. I think a four-year sub badge is probably going to have to be in order at some point. That's got to happen. Red Sheep Enjoy. Hope. Thanks for signing up for HelloFresh. You legend. I'm really tempted by this Burning Elite. Let's go double dagger throw. If I was going to upgrade right now, what would it be? Probably the Eviscerate? Maybe the Terror. Too early for the Count Gamble upgrade, I think. How worried am I about Lagavulin with max health or regen? We have Terror, though. We'll be fine. It is, in fact, a metallicizing Lagavulin. We'll just patiently wait for Terror to appear. Let's gamble all of this. Yeah. And then we wake up next turn. Aha! Brilliant. Wakey, wakey. So we already saw the Eviscerate. It's looking like a good time for Block Potion. It's a sad draw. So we'll Block Pot, and I guess I'll Strike over defending for 3. Survivor, discard one of the Agonies so that I can draw it again? Sure. Why not? Well, that went really well. My god, another early gambling chip on Silent with a discard deck already established. The luck. And another easy skip, although Blur is not bad. This gambling chip allows us to discard any of our 7 cards on turn 1, drawing a new card in their place. And that interacts with all of the Silence cards that mention discard. So for example, it will activate Eviscerate, which is OP. Really, really OP. Just I kill you, I become vulnerable. The leg sweep. The louse. Double Eviscerate. Oh yeah. Very cool. Pretty much all we need now is some card draw more acrobatics, more backflips, and we're going to have a really, really powerful damage engine. 2 Eviscerates is something we can build around in a beautiful way. And my first upgrade is going to be our Calculated Gamble, based on that. Paper Crane is another insane early find. Enemies that are weak deal 40% less damage. Incredible that we already have a leg sweep. Good incentive to upgrade that leg sweep. Although I think our Eviscerates should be our priority upgrades first. Terror's pretty good choice too. And we have 2 more relics headed our way from 2 more elites that are going to die. Incredible. Reflex draws 2 if discarded. Sneaky Strike is also here, although I think Sneaky Strike is irrelevant in the face of double Eviscerate. The deck just builds itself. That's the power of Orrery, really. Just so many cards we've gotten to look at in Act 1. We really got to pick a small subset of them, and it's worked out incredibly. Just all of it. We'll go backflip. Like neutralize terror on that one. Gamble. Okay, that'll be my turn 1. Sad turn 2, though. Perfect Sentries fight with no potions. We now have an Art of War and an After Image. Okay. Whenever you play a card, gain 1 block. Don't mind if I do. Another rare card being offered to us as well. We've seen lots of those this act. I have a Terror, so I'll leave the Fear Potion on the grounds. All right, let's fight even more elites and get more relics. A dead adventure on the floor. His pants have been stolen. The armor and face appear to be scoured by flames. That would indicate to us that if the monster returns, it's a Sentries. The fight we just fought. You have 3 chances to dig for loot here. Each time you'll get a relic, gold, or nothing. And if the monster returns, then defeating that monster gives you all of the additional things that you would have found. All told, you get rewards equal to killing 1 elite, plus a bonus 30 gold. So this is better than an elite room if you end up immediately getting the fight and winning it. This event is, in fact, the only way to fight the same elite twice in a row. That's correct. Can I perfect it this time, though? That's the question. I think with After Image, the answer is probably. 9x3 is 27, right? Correct. That's an even better first turn that time. You'll love to see it. Beautiful. So 63 gold. Way more than an elite can normally drop in Act 1. Well, in any act. Shuriken. Bonus strength if we play 3 attacks. Now suddenly the Endless Agony is really good. Because it helps us activate that, making the Eviscerates hit harder. And Acrobatics, which I will immediately take, and then probably also immediately upgrade. For draw 3, discard 1. Not a bad escape plan either, but you better believe I'm taking Acro. This is one of the most insane Silent Act 1s I've ever had. And we're not even done. Like, what? This will be 12. That's just a kill. $30 more gold. A tiny chest. Every 4th question mark room is a treasure room. I guess I'll take it just to make the relic bar bigger. You could make an argument for Sucker Punch here with the Paper Crane and the Shuriken. I think it's unnecessary with our leg sweep. And a discard deck doesn't want to have too many cards in it, so I'll be skipping this. Finally, a bad relic. Still good, though. In terms of... Well, is it, though? No. Upgrade Acro or Reflex? Acro first. Just want to increase our card draw as much as possible now, by any means. By every means. Good. Guardian's really quite a joke here. The Paper Crane alone is just gonna ruin our poor friends. Then there's the Shuriken, and oh boy. By 3. Okay, fair enough. Let's get destroyed. Backflip. Ha! 4 strength. GG. Easy peasy. Let's see, some pretty good options here. Burst Acro is okay, Burst Leg Sweep, Burst Adrenaline are all decent. Burst Calculated Gamble could be amusing, but I think overall Burst is not that great. Storm of Steel lets us do Shuriken things. And if we got a Wrist Blade, it could be good. This could be good. I could see Storm of Steel being better than average here, but not amazing. Malaise with Paper Crane, I think, is spectacular, as it becomes a double whammy of minus strength plus debilitating weaken, and just completely shuts down anything offensive. I'm very, very happy with a Malaise. I could see this Storm of Steel being okay. We'll take this malaise. If I had... tough bandages, I would take... Oh my god, hovering kite. If I had tough bandages, I would take. I would have taken that Storm of Steel. World's easiest hovering kite, they say. The first time you discard a card each turn, gain 1 energy. Basically, half the deck does that. We're guaranteed to do it on turn 1 with the Gambling Chip. Yes, the Gambling Chip does activate hovering kite. So that's guaranteed turn 1 energy, and pretty much guaranteed energy every other turn also. You'd love to see it. Sometimes the run just makes itself. How many more elite fights can I get? Not many. 2? Merchants? Just 1. No, incorrect. I can get 2. So 2 merchants means 2 removals. And that's what I would like to do. We have way too many cards in this deck still. And we need to fix that. Could go for a guaranteed treasure with the tiny chest. Around this way. This would be the way to get Colosseum, potentially. But I don't think this run needs any of that. Just want card removals. By and large. Chosen could be interesting. Debilitating us by adding days to the draw pile, but only if there's a turn 2. If and only if there's a turn 2. What? Nice try, Terror. We took the bottom card off this 27 card deck on turn 1. No need for any of this. Sneaky Strike is essentially a much worse Eviscerate. You can think of it. Neutralize takes that from 21 all the way down to 12. Embarrassing. Let's go -2 strength. Do I take a book event? Oh yeah. I don't care what the result is. I'll take it. Bang. Gambler's Brew. How appropriate. Prepared plus. Draw 2, discard 2. Obviously. We must. It says green on it. As do a lot of other things here. If we were looking to buy just 1 relic, Incense Burner would be a heck of a choice. Giving us intangible every 6 turns, that's pretty good, but is it second calculated gamble good? Plus card removal. Panache could be a hilarious source of area damage. That I had not considered. Panache. I really do like Gamble plus removal. A lot. That is going to be my immediate choice here. Could take Sling of Courage for bonus help in elites. Honestly, don't think we need it. We have to prepare for Time Eater in the Heart, primarily. It's going to be the real challenge. Malaise is a long way towards beating both of those things, but we'll need more than just that. Wow. This deck sure can play cards. 8x3 plus 8x3 is 54? Yeah. Terror the one with the most health. By 3. So I can just go strike, eviscerate. Wow. Footwork plus. This time, it says plus on it. Footwork plus is definitely a way to prepare for Time Eater in the Hearts, making our block cards blockier. Slows us down a little bit, but as a power that's got a free upgrade on it, I think I'll have to take. Time Eater in the Heart are also going to be vastly less dangerous thanks to the paper cranes. So something we can do to prepare for our late game is make sure our weaken cards, both, at least the Malaise and the leg sweep, both need an upgrade. I believe. 18 goes to 8. Sad. Easy. Oh, I kind of like that idea, Burn. So every 10 cards you play, upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of combat, is, let's say, what it says. Feels a little chaotic, but I like it. Although we could take 1,000 cuts, I don't think it's necessary to do so. My intended path is this way. As we've shown with the triple cultist fight, we're already very good at just killing all the enemies on the field. Our damage over time already goes up thanks to shuriken, so the thought of this as any form of scaling is really non-helpful. Choose one of 20 cards, huh? What do you got? Well-laid plans. No, another reflex. Even better. Much, much better. More card draw, please. Tactician would also be pretty good if we could find one. Keep this leg sweep in my hand for now. Good. This right here. Scam. Yeah. Wild. Just wild. Antelope, thanks for gifting a sub to Arteezy. Welcome, Arteezy, to the Cozy Sub Club. I wouldn't call you habitually wrong for going Middle Slaver first on a WoB. Those wounds can be real nasty. especially if your deck is relatively small, 20 or fewer cards. Going for the middle one can absolutely be correct. Ha! I don't think I want Concentrate. But maybe I do. No, we'll take a well-laid plans. Hey, I don't mind a little laugh if it involves paying me $5. Please feel free to gift every large channel on Twitch a gift sub to my channel. I'd love it. Ka-ching! Membership card. What a beautiful find. Not what I was expecting to see here. I just came here for the card removal, but the membership card is a nice add. Fleet Nanas, thanks for those 5 hundo bits. I'll take a Singing Bowl. Lets us skip cards for max health. And it's time to get more draw upgrades. Although the plans upgrade is tempting, too. We want these reflexes upgraded, we want this calculated gamble upgraded, we want this malaise upgraded. We want it all. This is definitely the sort of deck that would take Upgrade All from the Mind Bloom event. Although 999 gold would be nice, too. However, what I see right now is Omamori for free relic, and that I'm taking. Rob, the Vagrant. You snatch the precious relic from his clutches and walk away. Have you no shame? We don't. We sure don't. Now, that Orichalcum doesn't exactly do me a whole lot of good. But he doesn't know that. Discard those. There we go. What I'm looking for. Damage. Ridiculous. Lachets could actually do pretty good work in this deck, particularly with the Shuriken, but I think it's just unnecessary with these two Eviscerates. We just take max health instead. Let's discard the Gamble also. Hey there, Arthur AoE. Arthur says, I'm around Ascension 12 on Silent and have been trying to build discard decks. If you run into a situation where you are not finding Eviscerate, what is another way to build ramping damage? So you've got a couple options. Sneaky Strike can be an effective way. A lot of times, what a discard deck is trying to do is draw through its own set of cards very, very quickly, right? The draw and discard effects tend to mean you can find any card in the deck very quickly. You just don't often have a lot of energy to play. Some things that work really well include Sneaky Strike, Flechettes. If you can get a handful of skills because of acrobatics, Flechettes can do shockingly good damage. Grand Finale, if you can reliably get the draw pile to 0 cards, is incredible damage. Choke, 1000 Cuts, any defensive power, if you can use the discard engine to block, so Noxious Fumes or Caltrops can work too. Caltrops in particular, plus some attacks, can do a lot of work. You can also stack Poison, and that can be really, really simple. 1 copy of Deadly Poison, if you're able to play it every single turn, is very good scaling damage. So if you can draw through the whole deck in 1 turn, just 1 upgraded Poison card, 1 upgraded Bouncing Flask, even better. Play that Bouncing Flask every turn, you're in business. Now, Bearish. Let's go plans, Backlip, Survivor Defense, Hold the Malaise. Let the Agonies go. That gets me Art of War. One of the many reasons, well, one of the increasing number of reasons I'm seeing to discard Endless Agony rather than play it, Art of War for extra energy is a good one. Do we have an Eviscerate? Yes, good. Both. Even better. Keep the Shield Gremlin alive. I'm okay with that. For if we get attacked, all the better. Basically a free turn. Prepared, discarding 2 Reflex. Wow. Ruined. Calipers are here to give us a way to tackle the late game. If we can build up extra block, we get to keep it. Eviscerate here is an option. We already have 2. Here's number 3. Although I think it would be good, we're probably better off just drawing the one we have more often. Burst is an option too, but I don't feel like it's incredible. Let's take the max health, and I'll take Duplication Potion over the Distilled Chaos. Meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger. Let him go. To hell. The Malaise? Nay. Discard the Malaise. And we'll put this in play. As usual, a wonderful first turn. Oh, right, random cost. I was like, what? How's that 0 cost already? Doesn't make any sense. Another Sneaky Strike. So many of those that we've seen. Tiny Chest will help us next act. Assuredly. Let's upgrade the board. Good Malaise on Collector turn 1's pretty solid, truthfully. Order. Collector's base attacks don't do that much damage, so if you minus strength, it does add impact, so to speak. Beautiful. Wow. And then this happens, apparently. Holy guacamole. That is ridiculous. GG. Second malaise. Honestly, don't think we need it. But not bad, not bad. Skip. Let's skip. Skip that potion too. Alright. Relic-wise, our choices are Astrolabe, transform and upgrade 3 cards. I would happily transform 3 strikes here. Snecko Eye, more card draw. But all of our cards are random cost. Had we Sneaky Strikes instead of Eviscerates, I'd actually be all about it. Or Fusion Hammer, preventing us from getting any further upgrades, but allowing us more energy each turn, which is invaluable here. Means I can't upgrade Gamble, can't upgrade Well-Aid Plans, can't upgrade Malaise. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. The additional energy is well worth it. I'm sure I can remove at least 2 of these strikes anyway. Antelope, thanks for continuing that gifted sub. Making it official. I grabbed the Fusion Hammer.
Hey everyone. Did you know that you can now support me directly on YouTube by getting a channel membership? For as low as $5 a month, you'll get access to perks like custom badges and emojis to use in comments and discounts on the merch store, all while helping support me and this channel to do what I love every day. Just click the join button below to get started. Now back to the video.
Deck would still take an upgrade all for sure. Let's see here. Mostly we want to fight elites though. Late shop sounds great. 1 elite, 2 elite, 3 elites. I'll take a couple early question marks, just in case. Spiker. What's my Spiker solution? Calipers is. Got it. Arthur AoE, thanks for gifting that sub to Arthurius. That's how I like to look at it, as one extra energy per turn is like you upgraded the Malaise. Not quite, but definitely means I don't mind not having an upgraded Malaise. Ever. This one says plus on it? I'm still good. We can eat this. Bad slug. Keep the reflex. Easy. Tactician. If this card is discarded from our hand, gain an energy. Now that I would like to be upgraded, but I will still take it. Maybe we can get it upgraded here. Ooh. Apotheosis. Trip blind, good instinct. Blind with Paper Crane is an interesting option. Worst case scenario, we can just take max health. I think Flash of Steel with Shuriken's very good. I think Secret Technique is very good. Double Secret Technique. Now this deck really does want an upgrade all. I think this I'll skip. Technique to seek for technique. Brilliant. It's brilliant. And that's a tiny chest. We knew that. Bottled Tornado. Bottled Well-Laid Plans or Bottled After Image. Or Bottled Footwork. Unupgraded again. And I have a Gambling Chip, so I don't actually want to draw my powers on turn 1. Take the blue key. Well, I don't want them to be in the initial draw on turn 1. I want to redraw them off of the starting cards that I discard. That's the ideal, I suppose. Let's see, a reflex. You're here. Secret Tech the leg sweep into my hand. So I can actually apply weaken to this thing. I like the draw. That's a good draw. Deck is absurd. Skip. So, intended path from here, what? Elite Fire, Elite Chest Fire. Less chances at an upgrade all, but actually don't want this fire though. I don't want to go to this fire either, right? With Fusion Hammer? Maybe this way then. Look at one more shop with the membership card. Although I get one less guaranteed elite. I'm okay with that. Command for the 400 quest is exclamation point New Year. We'll probably change the exact command that is once January's over. That feels appropriate. So here I can use Secret Technique to get Reflex 2 times. Let's do Adrenaline one time, actually. Instead, one more Eviscerate in the draw pile. There. Good. Good turn. Good turn. Beautiful. Nightmare. Nightmare lets us make 3 copies of any one card in our deck for 1 combat. And I think it's actually quite hilarious here. In that we can copy Malaise, but we could also potentially copy Reflex, Footwork, or Eviscerate, which could all be very good. Diddler TV. Welcome. Chemical X Malaise. Now we're talking. And another card removal, of course, what I'm here for, ultimately. But I really like that. Effective our cost X cards are increased by 2. Certainly makes the Malaise more potent. Backflip's not bad either here. Yet more card draw. Yeah, apologies for the bot mix-up. Stream Elements will only be with us till the end of the month, and then we'll be back to just 1 bot. So it's not a permanent situation. Okay, let's buy the Chemex. I'll do backflip too. Sure. Onwards. Max HP is good stuff. Fall and lose a card, lose a strike. Sweet. Trim those starter cards. You do it. Not a whole lot of reason to go to this store now. Let's take more events. Oh, it's a store. Well, dang. Fine. Nobody's attacking me. Terrifying. They're not attacking. That means they're all buffing, which is horrible. Or is it? Never mind. Just kill them all on turn 1. Easy. Play Dance with Shuriken? Maybe? Don't think so, though. Don't think so. The Writhing Mass. We have Omamori to protect us from its deadly curse. Everything else is fine here. Or Kalkum. Not sure what this deck wants more of. It's nothing for the moment. Might as well keep going. It didn't even do any damage. Better not attack again, then. Yeah, I think we're good. That was a turn. We are. Another acrobatics plus or another leg sweep plus. I'll take a second acro for that crazy good draw discard. Very good use of our greater energy per turn. For sure. Gamble it all away. That's what Grandpa used to say. Best use of your money, kid. Gambling. Go away now. Would I consider 1,000 cuts for this deck? We saw one in Act 2, but I didn't think that we needed any additional damage output, and I still feel that way with these two Eviscerates doing a lot of work. They're awkward against spikers, but that's about it. 27 block, okay. That does 11. One unupgraded prepared. I think not better than more max health here. All the way up to 91. Sleep our way back up to full. And our first opponent, the Time Eater. A little bit of an obstacle for this deck. We'll do best if we can make effective use of Malaise against the Time Eater. That or Nightmare. Or both, actually. Do it the following way. The plan's in play. Yeah, let's Nightmare the footwork. Just regularly play the Malaise. For a lot of minus strength here. Nice attack. Nerd. To rest anyway, we're taking a little bit of a hit here. Just because of the card limit. Time Eater clears debuffs after dropping below half health. That is when. So that can be quite tightly controlled as to the exact timing of it. Should have kept a draw discard effect. Let's play this. That's just cute. There we go. Spicy. And I would definitely describe this as the worst boss for this deck, matchup-wise. Awakened 1 and Donu Deka should be no problem. Not that this one was a problem. You know? Just go backflip gamble. As usual, going for Donu first here to stop the strength scaling. I think that's more of a concern. Calc gamble? Okay, just discard this then. Five is reasonable. On our most vulnerable of turns. Without any weakened presence. Backflip too. So we'll probably kill Donu first, and then we'll use Malaise on Deka. That sounds right. Here we go. Perfect. Malaise. Reflex. Just like regenerate our own energy and go again. Wow. That's cool. How good of a nightmare target is after image against the heart? Potentially better than footwork. Not sure. I think any defensive power would be a good nightmare. And I think reflex would be a good nightmare too. Those are the things I'm likely to nightmare against heart. Duplication potion might even mean I do something like nightmare, reflex, nightmare, calculated gamble, which would be pretty cool. If you do pop the nightmare, you can choose 2 different targets. GG. 2 thump. 2 thump. Deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart? The Spire. Sleep. Abacus. I wonder how much block that would actually be. Probably happier with a simple card removal. If we felt like we needed damage for heart, Caltrops could assist. I don't think we do. Do I think I know all the event text by heart? Absolutely not. I don't read it all that often. I think I know all the card text by heart. But especially not the event choices that are infrequently taken. I wouldn't say I know by heart. So for example, what the exact text is if you choose the coward option from the Colosseum Part 2. I think you just go straight to the map, but there might be text there. Artivore says, remove the last strike. Call it a day. So here, for example, I could Secret Technique for Nightmare if I wanted to. Do I? I think I just want to have a better turn this turn. We're going to focus our damage efforts on Spire Shield and our weakness efforts on the Spire Spear. This for the Nightmare. The perfect block. Although that's a sad turn. Unacceptable. It's almost really bad. And then it wasn't. Huzzah. When is the last day of the HelloFresh code? That'll be on the 31st. So we still have a few more days to max out the sponsorship. Technically, I only agreed to do a 24-hour stream if we get there today. But I could probably make an exception. Or, sorry, 12-hour, not 24-hour. No, I'm not going to do that. I am a sleepy person. 148 hours stream, he says. For only 3 easy payments of $9.99, what value? My longest stream ever? I've done a 12-hour stream before. I actually remembered at the time deciding I didn't like 12-hour streams because that is too long for one YouTube video. But I have done a 12-hour stream in the past. We also did a 10-plus hour all achievements quote-unquote speed run. Goal trackers should be up to date. Let me give it a refresh. Yeah. Stink Bottle. Great card draw. Right before the heart. One more backflip. Eh. Catalyst with DuPont could have been a fun win condition against heart. As it stands, I think we've got it covered. Let's go. Nightmare here with Tactician Secret Technique on turn 1. Looks good. So I think we are going to do something like Nightmare, Reflex, Nightmare, Calculated Gamble. It's feeling pretty likely at the moment. Although that's not the correct one. Beat of Death could be a problem. There we go. Let's do it. Other option is duplicate after image, although that's not currently in my hand, so that presents a problem. Can't get it with Secret Technique either. So to that end, good luck. Need to get malaise down. Good. Did I miss my chance for terror? Oh, surely not. We do want to be generating both the damage and block on these turns, if possible. Wow. So this is what happens to the deck when you have this many calculated gambles and reflexes, apparently. Good stuff. This. Oops. Card draw all the way down. That's this. Wow. It appears to be working. No. No. Perfect. Well, Mr. Hart, I think that might just be a GG. Which card helped us win? Discard. GG. Hey there, if you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.